You know those group chats that are just too real? Yeah, we made a podcast out of it.
Welcome to Hanging Out with the Girlfriends, where deep convos meet good gossip and healing meet hilarious.
It's your paid girlfriends bringing the realest talk straight from the group chats to your ears.
So grab a drink, get cozy, and let's table this matter.
Because honestly, this mic is just an extension of the group chat.
You are welcome in the name of the Lord. You are welcome in the name of
the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I can see all over you.
Hallelujah.
The glory of the Lord. You are welcome in the name of the Lord.
Welcome to another episode of what?
Hanging
Out
with
the
girlfriends.
What's your name, girl?
My name is Kamsi Yochukwu,
Popularly known as
Kamsi.
And my own name is Rebecca Oluwaseun,
Popularly known as
Princess Bacon.
We don't know who that is, but let's move on.
Cams. How are you people? Okay, I saw you on Sunday. I was like, this is the first time I'm seeing you this
You
week.
guys, I just want to say, before we start anything, I want to come up here. I didn't say anything before because I said I was going to attack Becky on this podcast. She, in her mind, she's thinking that we are all smiley, dovey, everything is happy. Becky, I've seen that Becky has now taken me for granted. It hurts, actually. It does hurt. It's just because I can be a low... Please, that does not mean that you come and treat me anyhow. I'll say I can be a low maintenance friend, but you cannot introduce me to an energy that you know you cannot keep up. I understand that in life things can happen. You might not be in the mood, but this has happened several times. I will call Becky. Becky will say, "I'll call you back. Can I call you back later?" Becky will call me in her break time the next day. Hey, you guys,
Your feelings are valid.
the next, I'll just say, well. What can I say? No, I'm just saying like this. I'm just saying, what can I say? Because me, I know I can do worse, knowingly or unknowingly.
Kamsi, before men and before God, I genuinely apologize. You people, let me tell you what happened though. When Kamsi called me this week, genuinely, like it was a struggle. You know when they say the flesh and the spirit are fighting? That's how it was. I was struggling. I said, should I pick? But I was battling headache. And I said, I don't want Kamsi to be giving me gist and I'm cold.
No, it's not just, this is not the first time. Yesterday's one was not the first time. That's what I'm saying. It has been happening consecutively. That's why I now have to talk. If it was something that happened once, I'm like,
I'm actually genuinely sorry.
But because it's
but
just like...
this Kamsi, every single morning I get to work, I'm supposed to start working. But I say, no, I will speak to my own bone of my bone, rib of my rib.
That is a lie. It's not every morning. It's some morning.
Okay, but I call you almost every of my break. 1 hour break. It's all me to eat. I will be walking around
the lie. She'll be eating and she'll be...
That's a lie. But I'll be walking around the whole of North York looking for spots to talk to Kamsi. For Kamsi, I apologize. It will not repeat itself consecutively.
Better. And also, she's always telling me single ladies. You guys have suffered. But let's leave that apart. Anyways, guys, Becky, how was your week?
My week was good though. What happened?
I don't know. You're asking me.
You know what happened now, but we can't say it here.
Well,
Our own week was good though.
It's okay, you pinched me, it's okay.
I don't pinch you, Kamsi.
It's okay. You pinched me.
The weather is good, life is good. We have each other, we have our family that update us
about their life. We don't need to hear from the internet anything that is going on with anybody that we care about. You get? They tell us personally.
Yeah.
It's understandable. Like in this life, you tend to rate some friendships when when you don't know that the way they rate you is not the
Kamsi,
same way.
Stop. Let's not talk about it here. Do you know why?
Okay.
Do you know why? Because if person will think that we're rating it. That's
Okay, sure.
It's our source of livelihood.
Let's move on. So, apart from, how was your week?
No, just normal.
Work.
Work, see, but you people, I will still come again. Please be bathing. That's all. I'm not going to emphasize. Just be bathing. People are smelling. It's hot. You are smelling.
Oh, bad girl. Anyways, my own week was filled with plans. But what the summer is going to be like? Dude, the way he's not looking feasible.
He's looking. He's looking. Can't say stop. He's looking.
That's what we'll say now. Becky, let's go on a hike.
Why did hike you mention? Why did you mention the beach? Why did you mention brunch? Why did you mention hike?
No, that beach is going to happen July 1st. Whether the devil likes it or not.
Let's invite our fans.
Exactly.
Fans of the girlfriend. You know that you're our true fan.
Exactly.
Hit us on our timeline. We have something special for you people.
Exactly.
Only our fans.
Oh my God, I think some people are behaving like as if we're on drugs. Because what's all these things happening? Someone who think that we drank something before starting this podcast. But it's all good vibes here. It's all good vibes here.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, what else do you want to say about you guys? Girlfriend, unfiltered. This is where we are. We're about to, talk about one or two. There are a lot of things happening in the country, but like, let's keep that aside. Let's talk about our personal life.
Yes.
And everything. In this life, we've come to realize, there's a thin line between selflessness, self-care, and selflessness, and selfishness. There's a difference between there's a thin line between self-love, self-care, and selfishness. And I've come to realize in the world that we are today, we have embraced selfishness and we've called it self-care.
God bless you. They have blurred the line.
They've blurred it completely. Every time, I'm doing it for my own mental health. Mental health is very important though. Mental is very important. I have to state that. But I feel like there are some things that have been like blurred out.
And I think that one of my own major problems is that I will speak about Nigerians in particular, or just our age range in particular. We are extreme. So we are people that we don't know we don't know the meaning of
moderation.
Moderation.
Yeah.
We are always very extreme. So it's either you are extremely selfless or you are extremely selfish. We don't
there's no middle ground.
That's the
literally
problem.
Every time I'm protecting my peace, I'm protecting my it's every time they are trying to protect something.
I don't know the peace.
And then you spoil relationships that are supposed to take you further in life. You guys, I've noticed something about Becky and I. We are filled with so much wisdom. And I feel like you guys should take time and listen to us. Because once you listen to us, your life will be better. Tell me.
It's just the truth though. It's not I'm not even trying to gas us up. But like, what is it? It's a capsule and I head like this thing. What is inside? It's too much. And we're giving you people. Listening.
And I feel like, and we're doing this like free of charge. So you should take out time, listen to this podcast. But let's go back to what we're talking about. I understand that, when it comes to like, everyone is trying to like love themselves, self-care and everything just to avoid burnout on like a day, because in this life I need to know that there are still some people that will see that because you're selfless, they want to come and use you. If you give them handshake like this, they'll stretch to the elbow or your armpit safe.
They'll take everything.
They'll take everything. I understand that, yes, we have people like that in the society as well, but I feel like we should be able to have that discernment. That's why we should give our life to Jesus Christ. Be able to, help us with the spirit of discernment. To know what is extreme to what is okay, what you can help, what you can do, whatever. But like, yeah, I'm so sorry, let me laugh. Just pause, because this is where I was. You think people are more so far away?
Yeah.
But like, Becky, do you think that people are like more self-aware nowadays? And do you also think that people tend to um put themselves first, maybe at a high
Like they are doing too
range. Yes,
much.
they are doing
Yeah,
too
I think
much.
people are self-aware. I don't think people are self-aware again because there's so I'm so sorry, but there's some of you used to act. I'm just like, do you have sense? I can speak for my own self. I'm a very self-aware person in the sense that I almost know when I have offended my friend. I almost
Yeah,
know when I have said something to my friend, and I look for a way to maybe not 100% too, but give me point. I almost always know when I have offended somebody. Sometimes I
somebody.
might just
Yeah,
choose not to say anything. But then again, but like if I really care about you and I feel like that's some friendship that I used to be like, this one cannot spoil you.
mm,
If this friendship spoil like this, then nobody will be my friend again and my enemies laugh at me. So I try my best to work on it. But in terms of people being too much, doing too much with the self-care thing, give me point. People are doing too much with it, and that's what used to lead to things like any small thing. I call my friend up, I'll leave my friend out. This is my friend. For instance, now it's okay for you to that you always be that is life. We have times where you will be down, but
yeah.
the thing is that sometimes you have to pick yourself out. Recently, like about let's say 4 weeks ago, me and Ruko were speaking. I was telling her something, and in the course of it, she called me out on something that I used to do.
Mm,
And she was like, "Oh, that um, she understands that there are times I go through things and
mm,
everything." And she was like that, but she notices that sometimes she will not want to tell me, "Let's do like." She
mm.
will not want to call me, not because she's
Yeah,
angry at me, but she's already like she don't know if she'll call me and I'm not in the mood.
yeah.
Do you understand? And you know why now I pride myself in being a very self-aware person. For some reasons, and before that conversation happened, I thought
You
about
felt like it. Yeah,
like not from how
yeah.
I had it out. Like because one time I was not in the mood, and I think somebody was calling me, and I was like, I didn't want to pick. I wanted to do like it's okay for me not to be in the mood. But I was just like, if you're not always in the mood, then people will get used to that. They will not be calling you. And God
Yeah,
just did it that she now spoke about it too.
yeah.
And I think it takes a good friend to speak
To
about
speak
that, to
about
call you
it.
out on some things. And she didn't say it out of, oh, I'm accusing you. Like she just said
Yeah,
it this thing. And I told her that I actually noticed that. And that's why sometimes people actually call me when I'm really sad.
yeah,
And I would intentionally rewire my head to be
yeah.
like this morning now. I told you that I didn't know I wasn't feeling so well when I woke up. Then I was like, I'll call. In my head, I was like, I'll call you when I get to work. But I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I beg, I'll call you, come see later. I just said no.
Yeah.
No, call now. Like so that's what the point is that is life. You will always go through things. You will always go through things. But sometimes
Something will always come up.
you
Yeah.
have to intentionally be there for your friend too.
Yeah, I think people have decided to be less like before. People can inconvenience themselves, but now people don't like to inconvenience themselves to better serve anyone. And people always think, and this serving is not serving as per servant or whatever. But when you're in a community, when you are in a friendship or whatever, whether you like it or not, there's a form of serving you're going to do just for
Yes.
that relationship to be strong. It's normal in every kind of relationship. There's
It will
service
not
is
always
there.
be
It's not,
convenient
yeah,
for
it's not
you.
always be convenient for you. It's not every time you'll be smiling. It's not every
Do
time you'll be
I won't lie to you.
happy.
That's what I like. That was what came to my head.
Yeah.
I was like, when it is convenient for you, then that's not even true friendship. If
Yes.
I'm always calling you people when it's convenient for me, if I'm only just okay, come say let's do something when it's convenient
Convenient
for
for
me,
you.
then it's not friendship. Friendship is you have to, at the point you have to inconvenience yourself for your friend. And I think all these things to me, it still boils down to how people read their friendship.
Yeah.
I also said there's some people that you don't inconvenience for me.
And you know that I think that's why, as they say, birds of the same feathers flock together. If you are that kind of person, you only attract people that never willing to inconvenience themselves to help you or to be of service to you. And when you make that kind of community, that's a zero. When you have that kind of relationship with people,
It can't
that's
last
literally a
long.
zero. You can never be the person that is never willing to inconvenience yourself for somebody. You can never be in a relationship with someone that is willing to inconvenience themselves for you. That's especially when the person is self-aware that okay, they do this for you, but you are never,
Yes.
they will, one way or the other, it can be like a very subtle movement. They'll just drift away from you, and that's the
Exactly. Like the
truth.
truth is that I won't lie to you. I think everything still boils down to how you actually rate your
Which,
friends.
yeah.
Because the truth is that if I am always doing something for you, it's one day to come to my head that why am I always the one calling counsel? Why does counsel not call me? Why am I the only one canceling things for counsel? Like, why does she not do the same for me? And that's what happens, and that's when and that's what leads to all this friendship breakup thing. And sometimes, and that's why there's a statement that people make. I hate it. I hate it. Why? I hate when I hear people say things like, "You and your friend fought. You stop talking to okay, God forbid we broke this in Jesus' name, me and you know we try to reconcile, but it will be like, oh, Kamsi and Becky, Kamsi offended Becky cut Kamsi off, but if it is Becky's boyfriend that offends Becky will keep forgiving him. You people don't get the point. Then you people try to make it like, oh, she cannot forgive her friend, but she can forgive her boyfriend. The problem is that some of you, your friends keep telling you things over and over and over again. And you keep doing it. You keep offending your friend. So the thing like, oh, you have told me now, Becky, don't listen. Like, I keep hurting you intentionally. The boyfriend, he's probably not the same thing that I told him that he's doing. But maybe I keep telling you that Caps, don't do this. But it's that same thing you keep doing. Then I caught you up and it's the thing of, oh, but you forgive your boyfriend. No. Some people are like that. They don't kill it. It's only boyfriend they carry for head. But most of the times, that person that caught you up must have told you times and times. But another problem is that there's something that I always have a problem with. I'm of the opinion that if I tell you something and you don't see it as a problem, you can never be sorry for it.
Never.
So if you're not sorry for it, that means you keep doing it, because that means my anger is, you're trying to invalidate my anger. That's another thing. So you have to
trying to make you feel you're doing too much. You are overestimating the whole situation.
Exactly. So you have to be I just think, as I've said it before in our podcast before, everybody should find their person. Be there for who, you have to look at who is actually there for you. Use your number 6. Look at people that are in your corner. Look at them. For some of you, another thing people do, they will be overdoing for someone that does not used to do for them, but they will not be giving the same. They will be giving the English, Jesus. They'll be doing too much for someone that does not do anything for them. That does the barest minimum for them. But people that now do too much for them, they will be giving them bare minimum. Do you
bare
get?
minimum? Yeah.
That's all those aesthetic friends. But I don't have aesthetic friends.
Aesthetic for me, I know they do. I'm very unaesthetic with my friends. Literally, God forbid. Imagine trying to live for social media validation. Igaun means you will die. What you will die in Yoruba? Omaku. And I feel like social media has also added to this kind of mentality, and it has really led people to cut whoever is stressing you up, cut whoever is stressing your mental health, cut whoever cut any small thing, cut it. Hey, Jesus. But every 2 seconds, cut it, and cut this person off. It's stressing me. This one is always asking for some. Please, I need to know that there's always context. But I feel we should always be willing to inconvenience ourselves. If we're in a relationship, you know that you rate this person, and please do not be in a person relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend. But please, it's friendship we're talking about here. Be ready to inconvenience yourself for your friends. It's not just for the person you love. It's not just for your boyfriend or whatever. Give grace. Give grace. Please.
You must always give grace to people. But another thing I want to actually say about the whole cutting thing too is that's why you see some people. Do you know that me, as a girl, one of my red flags in a man, I cannot be with a man that does not have friends.
Yeah, there's actually a very, very big.
It's a big red flag for me, because why don't you have friends? Having said that, some of you, I hate when I see, some people, they think it's cool. They think it's, let's say we know 2 good friends that had issues and maybe it's public. You know, be here saying that's now why me I don't get friend.
So the truth, because you're a bad person.
Then you now be saying that's why I don't do that. That's why I don't do that friendship thing. I pity you. Your journey is different. You have a bad character. The only person that they have all the set of my mommy is my best friend. I'm not saying me and my mommy are close. My mommy has her best friend. I have my own best friend. Me and my mommy is my best friend. The only friends I have are my sisters. Of course, your sisters, they have to love you regardless. If it was left to them, if you were not blood, they cannot be your friend because you have a terrible character. You always, this, how they say that thing again? This gimme, 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 not only financially, but like,
Energy wise, you want to always receive good energy, but you give out
to be
terrible energy.
sucking people's energy, but you cannot give them anything back. You not be saying, that's why I don't do friendship. Who wants to be your own friend?
Without your terrible character. Anyways, as I said, give grace. Be willing. Be willing. The word is willing. Willingness, willingness, willingness. I think I've heard this from somebody about this fact of being willing. Like, what was the context then? No, I can't remember. Hey, this my you guys are late from. It's only this. My memory is 64 kg. Oh, no, 64. What's it? GB. Is it GB?
I mean, MB is worse too.
No. What's on
gig
iPhone?
now?
Okay, 64 gig. Any other information you try to add now?
You have to sieve it out.
After 2 seconds to disappear. You know the way iCloud used to behave. You know, I have to. I will not talk about that one. But anyways, I think the topic has finished.
No.
Check.
Anyways. How do you not be like, but like then again, how do we you can be like, but then again, how do you learn how do you put yourself and still put yourself first, but still care about people?
Keep your hand the way it was before.
I can't remember.
I want to say. But anyways, so like how do we what's the word? Try to care for ourselves and also be willing to sacrifice for others that we love or be of service to others that we love. I know this is a very, very big. It's not very big, I beg.
I think you should answer it.
I was about to say this is a very big whatever. I don't think it's that big. As we said, if you see a relationship you have with someone, your friend or whatever, and you see that this person is always just trying to suck you dry, or sure, just carry your 2 left legs and disappear. But if you know you are in a situation where somebody actually always tries to give, even without the person giving, you on yourself, you can actually be a giver. You don't need to receive before you give. You don't need to receive before you give. You don't need what they call it. Just be willing. Be willing to give. Be willing to what they call it, the sacrifice. Be willing to inconvenience yourself for your friends. There are some situations you know deep beside your chest. You can actually inconvenience yourself and you will not die. And then there are some times that you inconveniencing yourself is of big detriment to yourself. Then you don't do it, or you stand your ground. Or your friend too is supposed to understand as well. But like times when you're like, okay, this okay, I can be able to do it. I can be able to whatever. Maybe if I'm passing, maybe the person told you that, please, if you're passing this place, since you're already going to pass this road, just help me turn. And you can turn even if you're running straight home because you have you want to sleep or whatever. You can just turn. You just get it and then you get home. Not saying you will not die. That is, you will not die.
Another thing is that when you already even have the habit, or like you and your friends, your family, you have the habit of being there for them when like you're always there for them, and like vice versa. The day you're actually not there for them, it will be a thing of, oh, there had to be a reason.
Yes, they will always understand because they already know you have a track record of always being there. But when you have a track record of never being there, and they will say, it's not auntie again. We're not. So, in fact, that's another thing. One good thing about being a human being or whatever is when people can be reliant on you. God,
hey,
do you know how important that trait is? When somebody can say, this person, I can rely on this person. I trust this person. This person is going to be able to do it for me. However, my aunties, my mom have those kind of people around her. Auntie Onyinye, Auntie Chinwe.
Shout out to them.
No,
Shout out
those
to them.
people.
Do you know that? Thank God you spoke about your mom now, because I wanted to say something. I wanted to say at the beginning, I forgot that. I think another thing that helps, I think one of the things that sets standard of how your friendship go is actually the kind of people that you like the kind of people that were around you
Yeah.
when you were growing up. For me now, my mom is the one that set the standard of how friendship should be for me. My mommy and her friends. You can't talk to my mom without hearing. I don't know if I should say their name. Let me say, you can't do 5 minutes in that conversation. You hear, ah, ọ̀rẹ́ mi mommy Ogundele àti ìyá Dubai.
Ogunde is Michael. Okay.
And she's like, and ìyá Dubai, like, or mommy Otedoku, like, or if she you don't hear that one, I want Timmy, that is her sister, and Timmy or Aburo me, like, you cannot not. My mom, the hierarchy in my mom's life, my dad and my sister, my dad and me and my sister, one, her siblings. My mom doesn't play with her siblings.
Yeah.
You cannot even say, mommy, your sister looks like. She does not like it. Nobody looks like her siblings. they are the first of their kind. Next, her friends. She doesn't play. Like, you cannot invite my mom's. Almost everywhere that anyone has invited my mom to in this life, her friends will be there. And I'm telling you, I'm not saying, oh, just Abuja. My mom and her friends, there's no way they cannot go. If you are doing my wedding in Iraq, they'll follow you there.
And do you know, for her to be able to attract people like that, it's because of she too. She's a good person.
That's another thing.
Nobody will. No, those kind of people will not be friends with someone that is. No, they will not be friends.
That's
with
what I'm not trying
anyhow.
to say. That you're like, for me now, as I said, my mom is one that said the standard of how friendship should be. I see the way my mommy is to her friends, and I see the way her friends are. To the point now that my mom tells me something. The first thing I'll be is, have you told your friends? Like, and that's what I don't want to hear. But I'm just like, have you told your friends? And I noticed that she does the same thing for me. When I gist my mom, she'll be like, sure, so far I won't read. Did you tell your friends?
Yeah, sometimes. And me, I to be here gist of my mom from Auntie Onyinye.
like
Auntie say, don't tell your mom. Me, I say, don't worry, I'll tell Auntie something. I say, don't tell my mom. I mean, I've now found a way to enter their circle, because that circle is sweet.
Sweet guy. Do you know? Once I hear my mom, when I just hear her pick her phone, I hear, mommy, that's her friend. Or she'll be like, yeah, Dubai. Or she's like, auntie me. Or she'll be like, oh, brother me. I'm going to stand there. Because I know the tea that is coming out of that thing. It's not really amico. It's so hot. But like, what I'm even trying to drive at now is that when you see the way friendship are, because, and I think somebody said something on Twitter that another reason why people are burnt out of friendship is because why people are not, like, why our age or whatever, they're not doing the community thing is because they see their parents do the community, but at the back they complained.
Yes.
So it's why are you pretending? But me, that's not my own case, because my mommy, she can never complain about anything. When it comes to her friends, like she like, my mom holds her friends high regard, and that's something she has instilled in her. That's why me, I have my little group of friends. My sister too, she has her friends to the point that when she was in school, I'll just call them for anything. Like, my mom could call them for anything, and likewise too. Like, my mom can, she would always ask, like, oh, how is Kamsi, how is Ruke, how is this person?
Yeah.
To the point that I told you that we took pictures last year and she didn't see like Demi.
My mom said she great to you. I spoke to her. Thank you for reminding me.
I know. Yeah, me and Kamsi mom, I like Kamsi.
Okay, actually, me and my mom were opposites. I don't know where Becky. It's almost like as if they still, maybe they exchange. I don't know.
But she'll be like, and she was like, where is Demi Ladida? He's not in the picture. I'm like, oh, he's because he did not this thing. And she wants to find out, like, I hope it's not that you guys fought. And there's something she's always emphasizing to me, and that's why but now this thing she's emphasizing to me is not for everybody. It's a thing of I have to say that you're worth it.
Yeah.
There are some friends now that I'm just like, I cannot stop being your friend though. And those are the things that trigger me to talk to you. But one of the things she says, she'll be like, learn how to maintain friendship and learn how to give grace to your friend. I think one time one of our friends did something to me and I told her, and she was like, just think about the fact that this person, even regardless of how they did it, they helped you. Imagine they did not and everything. Learn how to maintain friendship. And it gets to a point where, okay, now it's you that will see, but not the one that one little thing cut and that little thing cut.
No, it's not nice. If you even, just as you said about trying to maintain friendship, obviously is your mom has lived that life. She has maintained friends and she knows the importance of maintaining friends. And this thing that you said, the same thing my mom has always said. Even all the friends that I'll say my mom has, It's from way back. I'm like, it's 1890. Don't mind me.
Yeah, now
Don't
yes,
call
now
like
like, oh.
90 all like since secondary school, since high school, auntie Debbie, auntie, all, you see all those kind of people. And I'm like, there's something that happened when I can't remember when. No, something happened. I can't really remember. But I know it was something that had to do with I was okay, yeah, I think it was when I came here. This her friend that is in the US or in Canada rather. US or Canada. Obviously very far from Toronto that I'm
Yes,
landing. No, when
yes.
I was landing, I didn't know anybody. Nobody. When I say nobody, I didn't know how I was going to get to where my Airbnb was. There was no car, nothing, nothing. This woman was like, she's the one who was calling, checking up. How far have you landed? Yeah. If my mom was a terrible person, do you think that she would care about me? But you saying that when you bless people, those people that you even bless can even bless your offsprings too. You don't know you're passing that blessing. One way
Oh
or the other.
Jesus, can't see. Do you know that do you know what I wanted to just say now? I wanted
Yeah.
to be like some of you. I pity you. It's not you I pity, your children I pity. Because guess what? They will not have mommy friends.
They will not exactly.
Me like this saying, hey, my mommy's friends. My mommy's friends, I don't want to talk about my mommy's siblings first because I would say siblings. My mom's friends, they spoil us. I remember when I came back from NYSC, every month, my mommy's friend, my cousin, she would always bring something to the house. Like, I not say one cocoa. She would bring plenty things to the house for me. Just every single month, come see. Till I left Nigeria, she always bring something for me to the house. Like, my mommy's other friends, like, they actually, like, and my mom doesn't trust us with people.
Yeah.
But she can really, like, if my mom says, go and stay with this person, like, you should know the way she loves and she trusts you. But some of you, your children, they don't have mommy's friend, they don't have daddy's friend because you are fought with everybody.
Everybody. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I remember the story I wanted to talk about. Apart from that one, when I was in Abuja, it's always when I'm always outside. You see, when I'm always outside the what they calling it, outside the
This Lagos.
Lagos, Auntie Ada. I love Auntie Ada.
Shout out to Auntie Ada.
I love that woman. Very chic human being. You just know that, oh, this is where my mom put of them. Now I hear them, they relate. Because they're always doing.
We might have to podcast.
So the Auntie Ada, she took, when I say took care of me, I didn't even cook in that house. So. I not even clean. I don't do anything else. So they just put me in one beautiful room like this. Bathroom, fine. Everything was fine. She would give me money like this if I'm leaving. God. And it is not 5K. Oh. It is 25K and above. Oh. Let me just tell you. I'm telling you, it was not small money. I was like, that's why I'm always getting most of my, see this 33K that I want to use to live life.
Do you know that 33K? NYSC. Do you know that? No, I'm telling you that there will forever be a special place in my heart for my mom's siblings too.
Yeah.
NYSC. That's why my mom says that she's one of my favorite people to live with. Because she's exactly like my mom. When I went back to her, I said, Mommy, do you know it's your sister's place I want to be going to? She said, well, I said because in our place we know it's to work the way the same way we don't work in the house. Like it's like they transfer, it's just different locations too.
Yeah.
That my auntie. She's not jobless, so that time she was a principal. She had to go to work. My auntie would cook for me in the morning. She'll be like, Rebecca, do you want to take food? I not say Indomie people pap and akara. When I come out from work, she'll be like, this woman, she needs to do all those nonsense things that they'll be like, hey, your mom is in the kitchen, you're in this thing. She'll be like, who wants to eat amala? She'll not call her, Rebecca, you don't want to eat amala.
I see all these kind of things. We see it's all
You can relax.
It's the relationship
It's the
that
relationship.
your mom already has.
That's what I always say. Even my cousin, like, I think the relationship between your parent, like your mom, your parents and their siblings, also sometimes it boils down to how you two relate with your cousins. Same thing, relationship between your mom and their friends boils down because now my mom's closest friends. I'm also close to their children that are my age mates too.
I'm so happy you said this.
Shout out to you.
I'm so happy you said this thing about cousins. You know, every 2 seconds I'm saying I'm in a call with my cousin. I'm in a call.
We even know, we know.
When I tell you, obviously I spent a year and in Enugu. The bonding I did with everybody. When I tell you, this December that we're going, you see how happy everybody is because we're like, we already have that clique, we already have that bond. If you see my mom and her sisters and brothers as well, And sometimes I just like to sit back and look at them. I just like it. You see the love.
Love
There was
it.
love. There's love in that family, actually. There's love in that sibling relationship. It's such a beautiful thing. So as you said, as your mother said, maintain friendship.
Friendship. Oh.
Maintain friendship so that you'll be able to pass that love.
My mom and I, like the friend that I know, like my husband and I always speak about, they have been friends. If I'm going to be 25 this year, that means they are probably friends for like 26 years.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that they have not fought in 26 years.
Obviously.
But it's a way you manage your friendship. You don't always the first person my mommy ever cut off, when you hear the story outside of camera, you say, you will support the reason. And just so you know, it took my mommy years. And like my mom knows her friends, everybody, I said, everybody, you know her friend. Once you see her, she must mention her friends.
And guess what? People are always against all those kind of people. There's always just one wicked eye.
Yes, people don't like them. Well, guess what? Is it my mommy and her friends that I don't know if they have done covenant.
There's always, even this thing you said, I just remembered. My brother, honestly. So obviously Auntie Chinwe. Auntie Chinwe is not my mom's friends. They are family. Cousins. Also. But like the way they behave, you think that they're stars or whatever. So my brother, yes, to show you how beautiful, because of the way my mom must have treated Auntie Chinwe, and Chinwe would have passed this love to all of us. All of us, we see. And I say, that's why I'm always mentioning them. See Auntie Chinwe and Auntie Onyi.
When I made that, I don't know how for us.
Auntie Onyi. Auntie Chinwe is the one that brought cashew nuts for me, but my mom and my siblings, they finished it before you even study. I know eat that thing. That thing don't enter my mouth.
You know, you cannot like cashew nuts, but Auntie Onyi made one for us.
But like, I don't know. Anytime I would think about, I know the kind of sacrifices they made. But obviously, they will not make that kind of sacrifices if my mom did not make sacrifices to them. One of them said one time, it was like, because they traveled to Calgary last year, and he didn't want to travel to Calgary. He wanted to stay in the UK and work, do warehouse work. The way they can work.
Never babies and hard work.
So he wanted to work. He was not like, that's how you would have earned so and so amount. Say, I will give 1 million to Auntie Chinwe. I will give. This is the first person's name that he said. I said, beautiful. Do you know I was so happy when I heard it? Because I know the sacrifice that those people have made.
God bless you. I'm telling you. I think this is the first time I'm saying it out loud. There would forever be a special place for my mom's friends in my life. Like, I love them so much. Like, they can almost never do wrong in my eyes. Like, they can't, like, they are so, like, it's so like one time my mom was like, something happened, yes, and my mom was like, oh, that your daddy said people will not come. So I was like, mommy will generally come. She said, when your daddy say people will not come, it's not that kind. We're talking about those was a family. Like my daddy's rule of don't go sit first. It's not reach. If you're like, oh, daddy, I'm going to mommy will be doing this house. I'm going to be like, okay. Like, I love them so much, and it's because I see what they do for my mom, and I see what my mom. Like it's just like it's a normal thing. Like it's so
the love is just going around like this. The love will be going around like this.
That's one thing I extend in my own friendship. Like that's why, like sometimes, let's say, like when me and Kamsi just like being friends and everything, I don't want to tell Kamsi. Let's say I see her doing something, I don't want to tell her. Or even Ruki. I just like one day I was like, "Now my friend, that's what you can do." I used to squeeze your face, you go smile back. I will tell you what I want to tell you. And this thing, because I was scared, like if I tell Kamsi that something she did to me now, we'll stop being friends. I said, this one, but I've heard too much secrets for it to stop being my friend. Nibo. So I said,
you're not going anywhere. You've heard too much already.
I was telling Rick, I said, I've locked all of these I bought you. If you see that there's a reason why you cannot leave, it's because of what I've locked you. Friendship is important.
Very important. Relationship, friendship, very important. Full stop. No, how does that? I didn't know. There's this.
No, I know. Full stop.
This.
Full stop. You want me rubbing the full stop?
Yes, I love it. Yes, you see, yes, let it enter.
Also, another one when I say, bam. Bam solution.
What's the pinch? Bam, that's the end though. That's the end though. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of that episode. The next thing to talk about is what?
Politics.
All the things that concerns B. Bobrisky.
Bola Ahmed
Tinubu. Buhari.
That one will not rest in peace.
And anything that has to do with the government of Nigeria. Please, guys, go and get your PVC.
I won't lie to you, cancer. I feel like today I'm genuinely tired. Not because I don't want to speak about it, because
No, me, I don't. I honestly don't. I don't have the energy. Everybody's seeing the internet.
yes,
You're
you are
seeing it.
seeing. Don't worry.
You're seeing. Just go and get your PVC.
There's nothing that we said last time
That we will beat. Just get your PVC. Get your PVC. Are you seeing what's happening? I don't even know what to say again. You must be very daft. Yes. You must be very daft if you're thinking of. I wanted to say if you're thinking of dating. If you're thinking of watching what's new.
Well, unfortunately, the problem now is that
We actually have good number of daft people.
We have a good no. See, we know that there's rigging that one. But when you actually see people
That truly carry
truly
with their full
actually
chest.
like I saw one woman's Instagram yesterday. She's a big woman. On your mandate we shall stand. I say, hey. I'm telling you, my heart actually broke, and I was just like, most of it won't care. Most of these people don't care. So I don't know.
I said it. Actually, the problem is we Nigerians, not just the government. A typical, an average Nigerian is greedy to the core.
And selfish.
They are always going for what they can
Are
get
you
for
saying
themselves.
the way Tinubu is a very useless person? Guess what? The truth is that some of we Christians, we pray, God, favor me in the sight of kings. Tinubu will call you now for work. You say it's favor. Favor, no matter. It's favor.
But
as long as you are benefiting, it's favor.
An average Nigerian person, I repeat, an average Nigerian person is all for himself. That's it. That's literally it. And guess what? That's what's killing us.
Yes.
That greed. It boils down to the grassroots. Down. That is why if you know you have sense, please go and get you have sense. You don't have your PVC. I'm so sorry. Your sense has cut half.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not voting, you are indirectly voting for Tinubu.
Exactly. If you're not voting, you're indirectly voting for Tinubu, because you cannot tell me, you're already giving up. Please, it's because of that giving up that you've always been giving up. That's the reason why rubbish has been entering the country. Take action. Build impact. You will not die. You will not die. They will not bite your hand. They say that there's something online. You can apply for it online. You will not die. Do it. I'm tired of all this noise.
You people, I look as if I'm happy, but deep down, please, I'm soliciting. If you have FIFA World Cup ticket in Toronto, please.
Please, and FIFA and Jesse as well.
Please, I beg you people. I genuinely want to watch it. I'm not a pretender. I love World Cup. I'm watching World Cup since 2014. That year, Argentina, Germany won. Argentina now won. Paris now. France now won.
This guy, you remember?
I can never forget. I watch boys and I watch girls.
And you guys, please come and give her a ticket. Give us ticket. This means I want to go and do aesthetic. What is for aesthetic?
I want to watch. I actually want to watch. Please. Give me ticket. I'm soliciting. But thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of the episode. Bye.